I think this is the final piece. It's from Driving Impressions. So let's crack this open and see if it is the final piece to get the car fixed. Let's open this up. Yeah. Ooh, bent. Yes. And it's not orange, which is weird, but nice. Yes. We just got a cam carrier gasket in, so we're gonna start doing that today. We're gonna drain our oil. We're hopefully gonna get our exhaust manifold put together, and then after that, just button everything up in the engine bay. And all right, so what is your mission today?
Search and destroy. I am going to remove these screws right here and this one, so that way we're able to put it back onto the engine.
She's gonna be torquing those guys down today. Torque down all the big black torque nuts, okay?
Yes.
All of those, make sure everything is good. And then when you are pushing those down, do remember that when these guys go down, these rollers, they're gonna feel a little weird, but you gotta just make sure they sit completely before you do tighten everything else down, okay?
Heard.
Okay.
Almost there, come on.
Be very careful.
Like, we need this stuff off because we need to get to the head, the camshaft head thing. As I recall, that's what it's called. And in order to do so, we gotta remove all these damn bolts. Besides that, we're nearly there, nearly headless. How could you be nearly headless? And Hey, no, don't point over there. Come, stay here. Stay focused, man.
You know those cringy things? No, not over there. Over here, over here.
Yeah.
Look over here. Look what we're doing now.
Wait, I told you, there's still one more screw over here.
What happened with the other cam head thingy that we had? What happened with it?
Some dummy torqued it too hard.
And then what happened to the other one that we were taking apart in the junkyard?
There was a crack in it. Over here, this little piece right here, there's a crack in it.
So
But we were too excited to notice it until we actually looked at it. We're like, oh no.
All right, guys, so it is nighttime. It is still the same day. We did have to run to the junkyard because we over torqued the bolts a little bit. So luckily we were able to pick up this camshaft housing. All the bolts are in there, so we're not going to touch it. We're not going to do anything to it. We're just going to clean it up, get all the old silicone off of there, and then transfer the old parts back onto here, and then hopefully get our money back and turning in this broken camshaft. Also, come over here real quick. You guys can see right here where the valve body went in, it is a little cracked. So this block looks to be okay.
W is free.
This is like a quick little time lapse of how we are cleaning this. All right, doctor. So it is time. What are you doing right now?
I am going to put gasket sealer, black, along the edges right here. Just so that way we can be extra secure when we put this on. And as we put this on, it shall line up perfectly with it in order to seal it down, and it'll stay. So when we put the top piece on, it'll be awesome.
You remember what the top piece is called?
Don't tell me. We literally were talking about this all day when we were at the parts. Camshaft, right?
Yes, favorite word that Megan Fox says, camshaft.
Okay.
So we're actually gonna do this, what they call the cam housing. So we're gonna put the cam housing onto the head. So I was gonna say, guys, we did actually find this at the junkyard. So now we have a real flathead. We have real tools for once. Right?
Indeed we do. Indeed we do. Okay.
Be careful because those lobes can come out, okay?
Where are they even?
Underneath the cam.
Interesting.
If it doesn't sit down right, it's because it has to sit on those lobes have to sit on top of the valves. So it might be like pushing it up a little bit.
I'm trying.
I'm just going to get the smallest head. Just gonna stick them right up in the hole, and we're gonna jiggle it a little bit so that way the gasket that we just put on there will line up, and also our cam can line up. Can we get over here, please? All the way over. Ow, my leg. You can scream, it's fine. Scream and run. Where was that from?
Get in that.
Alright, so just to make sure, guys, right here in the holes you can see that there's no gasket in the way. In the spark plug tube holes, there's no gasket in the way, so everything looks to be completely lined up. Right here in this hole over here, I don't see any interference with El Gasketo, so we are good. And yeah, let's get this thing torqued down, cranked in there.
Lord, like me. I know I haven't been the best with it.
Needs that bad, huh?
No.
Go sit down. Alright, so what do we just do right now?
We screwed down the camshaft.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure it was nicely torqued down tightly. We put the, what is it?
Gasket.
The gasket on there as well, glued it down.
Then we got the multi-air filter in as well.
Switch
So
that out.
now what we're gonna get our valve, multi-air valve gasket from Eurocompulsion. We're gonna get that out. We're gonna get our box out, and then we're just gonna get little dabs on there of our gasket maker. It's gasket sealer or gasket maker, whatever you want to call it. After that, we're gonna put our valve body on and connect everything, make sure everything is good. And we are so close to getting done, so let's keep on moving. A little too excited with that one. Slow it down. Now, this is a very hard one. So when you're, these screws right here, I'm going to show you guys, these are very hard to find. So in the junkyard, when you take these apart, there's a lot of oil everywhere. You can't tell where anything's at. And I totally missed these down. So these are the screws right in the middle. Down and then get that gasket on. Get the valve cover on there, hopefully. That obviously has to be right because those two holes.
Yep.
So go ahead and put that valve body in and then just we'll see what happens.
This one? Oh, my finger.
You want to help it move down, okay? What we can try to do is get in the rollers in first. Alright, multi-areas in. I did have to cut the footage. It was a little hard getting it down. But everything torqued down. Everything still went in nice and smooth. I didn't like super tighten it to strip anything. So everything is good. I'm not seeing any kind of cracks or splinters along any kind of the walls. So we are fine with that. She's getting cold, so we're going to have to pack it up for tonight. So we will catch you guys in the morning. All right, good morning, guys. So it is the next day here. We are going to start working on a lot of things today. A long list, timing, fluids maybe. Definitely we are going to, you can see we already put the valve cover on. It's not that hard. It's just to get the gasket on there. Spread some gasket maker around so that way it sits down, of course. And then what else are we going to do today? We have timing, so we're gonna get the timing done. I'll be able to show you guys that, and then she's gonna get the other brakes. Now R1 Concept, they sent me these really nice beautiful brakes, right? If we do come over here to this other side, there still is no brake. All right, so we never fixed that in the last video, and I'm not gonna show you guys the process there just because we already did a video about that. So if you want to check it out, part 1, that's where it's at. So right now, let's go ahead and just start getting the car up on stands. Alright guys, so we got the car up on the stand. I did take this one off because she's gonna only be doing work on that side, so that's why we have it just levitating here. So yeah, we're just gonna get some engine work done and we'll catch you guys in the engine bay.
I was thinking maybe I should bring my... Can you see it?
Yeah, that's going all the way up.
Going all the way up?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, now you gotta look at... Oh, wow. We can't tell if it's gonna be on intake or exhaust because... And now we have our damper off. Without that tool. Wishbone. There's our pulley. Okay, so that's the smallest place right there. Were they moving?
Yeah, everything's moving. All right, guys. So there's a lot going on here. Timing was very difficult to get on. You know, I'm very DIY. I don't have the right tools with a lot of things, and that took a big result on our issues. Issues don't even explain what happened. So you can see right here, the belt is loose. We're just gonna put it right back on. Now, basically what had happened with that we had to take, I didn't even lock the car. Oops. So basically, we had, now you don't need a tool, guys. I mean, you can struggle and do it like me without the tool, or if you got money and you're rich, take it a good timing, buy a professional shop. If not, DIY it yourself like me. So what I did was, we just basically, because this thing spins with the car, the crankshaft. This is all one piece, right? So all this is together. So this gear stuff, I don't even know why it's on there, but it doesn't make any sense. But basically, there's a little tiny notch right there that goes onto the car, so that way you know that this is good for its timing, its position. With the engine bay, we did take the valve cover off to make sure that all the lobes are pushing right onto the multi-air system. Make sure all the compression is right, and then we also made sure that the cam inside of there is also matching up with the tools. The tools are very accurate. This whole entire kit you can buy off of eBay or Amazon. I just swear I got mine as Amazon. DP tool. Basically what I'm trying to do is the tensioner pulley right there for this main serpentine belt. Don't know if my terms are correct, but oh well, who cares. So that's gonna have to go forward, and then I'm gonna have to try to get the belt onto the bottom. I think that's the easier way, other than having to be on the back of the alternator, which is all the way up there. I think having the bigger one is gonna be easier. I just gotta find a way how I can yank that thing back more. So let's get into it. I'm trying to get a 15 short socket, and then put that under the big breaker bar over here somewhere over the rainbow. Okay. Let's see if this guy will. Alright guys, so right now I am in a lot of pain just because it's like, you know, in all cars there's always going to be an issue. In this car, it's the pulley tensioner. So can I get the belts on? I tried, but doing this myself is kind of difficult. You guys see my partner here. It's not here right now. She's at work, but it's not going to stop us. Like I keep saying throughout my videos, I just want to share with you guys real quick, catch you guys up with things. So I am going to get the valve cover back on. I'm going to get this thing back on, plug in the vacuum hoses, get the battery tray, pretty much button everything up except for this side. I might even be able to get the timing cover on just the top, not the bottom, because yeah, honestly I might be able to do the bottom and then just worry about the belt afterwards because it's not covered up. So I'm gonna do that, and then what are we gonna do over here? So that's what I also want to share with you guys about the Fiat. So this is a very important thing. So this head right here was my previous head, and then this was my previous mount. Okay, now there was a thing going around, one says 6, one says 7. Now there's not a lot of videos out there with the Fiats. So to all the Fiat owners, Gian on Instagram, Gian, he has a nice little red A-bars, or A-bars, whatever you guys want to call it. Basically, these are different. So one has 7 and one has 6. And the 6th one is the head that's in my car right now. I don't know if it's off a Fiat A-bars or Pop, but the heads are different. I mean, the motor mounts, yeah, the heads and the motor mounts are different. So this one right here on his is actually rubbing the cam. Same thing with this piece right here. And then this one right here, it goes in perfectly. And if you guys notice, it's a lot smaller. So it's a lot smaller than that one. So when you guys are doing Fiat's head exchanges, just remember to get the right mount. Alright, let's see, the sun is finally going down, so it is cooling down a little here, and my energy is very low. As of right now, let's see, we did get this tangle of wires put together down here. That's not the exact spot. I totally forgot where the hell they even began. Probably watch a video because, you know, I have the videos that I watch myself. And then what else did we do over here? We have our heater core wire. That was a little bit of a pain because I believe this block had a shorter, I don't know exactly, but it's all just messed up. But it's fine because this one, it goes right here, wraps under, and then under those wires. So videos on YouTube, they don't really have a lot of explanations for these hoses. I mean, they're self-explanatory, you know, vacuum hoses, you know, the regular ones for all the vacuum lines. Yeah, I get it, but nobody really has pictures. So this is me helping you guys out in the future where everything goes. Everything is accurate. You have one back here. Okay, you can't see it, but you gotta trust me. This one right here is gonna be right back here. All right, you gotta trust me. There's a intake hose. So when you take off the head, take out the whole assembly, attach that hose back there first, and attach it to the back end of this pump, whatever you want to call that thing. After that, let's see here. So I do have the heater core wire running underneath this loom of wires, the thick ones, so that way it's nice and cozy. You can see there's no pinches or anything. That's not a pinch, it's just a very soft wire. And throttle body's all connected. I think I did snap it, but it's fine. It's sitting in there perfectly. So obviously the engine is sideways. It's because it's still on the jack. This is my biggest setback right now. If I had enough strength with one hand to do this and put the pulley on, the belt on the pulley downstairs, then yeah, this thing would have not been sitting like this, and I probably would have had everything mounted. Now I've been thinking something very crazy. What if I was to run just downpipe and no exhaust? That'd be freaking insane. But project for another day. So right now we're just going to get everything tightened down for sure. Like I said, I do apologize for not having any of the footage for me putting this together. It has been very hectic. You guys seen throughout the other clips. It's just I had to stop. So YouTube is cool. It's great to see you guys watching the videos. It's just very difficult to film and fix at the same time. I don't have a tripod setup, so I'm not professional. Thank you guys for watching them. You got it.
Is the starter in? Did you connect the starter?
Guys, this might be the last piece of the freaking puzzle right here. You see that? You see what I'm looking at? Hold on. Hard to focus. See a little stick in the mirror? Yeah? Hold on. Let me get a better image of it. You see that? Oh yes. Square with the hole in the middle and a stick. Just as I predicted, and it matches that plug right there. Oh my god. Oh my god. So excited right now. Hold on. That's fine, she's gonna choke. She's alive! She's alive! She's